Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Seth Geis, and from the Bastani Studios, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Doing well.
Feeling like $1 million.
Nice.
That's like 2 billion Canadian.
I
All
guess
right.
who knows these things? You would.
So today we are talking about the El Baton Belicoso. Cigar is 5 inch by 56. Comes out of the J.C. Newman Pinsa factory in Nicaragua. Wrappers Ecuadorian Habano, binder and filler, both from Nicaragua. Price point is $7.90, and these cigars were released in August of 2022. So with all that out of the way, Seth, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
Listen, it's keep that cigar picture up because
Oh,
that's,
it just stopped it.
well, there you go, man. It's important that people remember they changed this
Yeah,
because we were just talking about this. This was like a blend that got, John's like asking me and the fact that I remember this, and John's like, I wasn't wasting my time smoking these things. So, but these just got re-released and it's a new blend too.
yeah.
So, first third, sharp pepper spices. There's some herbal qualities, some dried earth and leather, medium full strength and body. I kind of thought, especially maybe it wasn't as much as that, but it was just kind of like, wow, this El Baton actually has a little kick to it. So it just was more dramatic than that. But that flavor profile really just kind of continued throughout. It was just dried earth, wood, herbal, pepper notes, medium full strength and body, really good burn and draw. I mean, it was just smoked perfectly. But I wasn't surprised by that. John?
I got it started a little woody in the first third, and then sort of as it settled in, I got a lot more complexity out of it. So earth and minerality, some cinnamon, a little bit of chocolate, sort of pushing here and there. So the first third was, kind of good, but I would say like by a toenail kind of good. And then the second third for me, creamy baking spices, graham cracker to lead off, and then once it got settled in, it was just really wood forward profile, pleasant, but not particularly dynamic. And then last third was kind of creamy wood with a little bit of baking spices just to break up the linear wood. Um, Burn kind of had some issues for me, surprisingly. I had a couple touch ups, and I kind of let it go as far as I could, but I had, when you get sort of almost a landing strip of wrapper that won't burn, and it was almost like a straight line of wrapper, and it just would not combust. And then wavy burn throughout. So had to do a couple touch ups, but it didn't seem to affect the flavor profile, and that's really all I care about. Draw was slightly into the resistant spectrum, but all in all, slightly above average. Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted cedar and dusty earth. Earth became dark and heavy for a half-inch in before returning to the dusty dry version. Cedar later transitioned to oak. Second third saw the oak gain a light char, and then the final third saw vegetal mintiness join in as the cigar was warming up. I thought the cigar looked and smelled beautiful pre-light, but kind of the smoking experience was just a completely different direction than that. It was dry, it was charred. I had a really tight draw. I gave it another cut. I tried to use a draw tool, it just wouldn't open it up. It was just, I don't know, just too packed with tobacco or whatever. So, I put my review. If you guys had a better draw and had a better experience, I'd come back to it. But it doesn't sound like even if better drawing version was going to be anything much more. But um, I have a couple more of these. I might just go back to it and see. But I don't know. I mean, it's got a good price point, but it's just not. If I have to fight it a little bit for the construction, it's just still not interesting to me. All right, getting the scores. Start at the top with John at 5.75. Seth gave it a 5.65. I gave it a 4.28. So how that 5.75 match up for you, John? You got the hat trick tonight, by the way.
Yeah, it's very unusual for me. In this case, it's pretty average flavor profile with a sort of good, very good profile of construction. The price point's attractive, but I would say a 5.75 is pretty fair for my review experience.
All right, Seth, 5.65.
Yeah, I mean, it's not it's not mind blowing. What I will say is, I used to smoke these with a family member all the time, and if you're watching this and you did smoke the Elbatons and you're wondering what they're like, they are if if you really want to go down that road, I'd say that it's a little bit, it is a little bit stronger. I think there is a little bit more of the flavor profile to these new ones. What's it, 2008, 2023? Maybe when they re-release it again in 2040, it'll get into the sixes.
Have that moon tobacco.
Yeah, that moon tobacco. So we'll come back to it then.
Yeah.
In the meantime, hey, there's other, go smoke the Bobby little baby,
Yeah.
the Bobby baby for the same price.
My 4.28 matches up well. It was a subpar flavor profile. Construction was iffy with the tight draw and everything, and I want to like the cigar. It looks so nice. Like the packaging is good. I like that Belicoso shape. It just didn't perform though, so it's a pass for me. Any final thoughts from you guys on this one?
Listen, I think this is one of those cigars that is not particularly, like, other than your experience, it's not particularly offensive. It's not, particularly strong. It's at a good price point, and I feel like it'll probably do well in retailer shops because the band looks decent, the wrapper looks decent, and a lot of sort of daily cigar smokers might gravitate towards this because it's just not.
Yeah.
It's not super strong. It's not super out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, wherever you catch this video, be sure to like and subscribe, but check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalace.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
El Beton.